Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, where last time we saved the plague victims. We went into the Narrows, found the Delve? The Delve, I think is what it was called. We got and we saved it. We saved everybody. We're amazing. And now we were called back into the Delver's Row. That's what it was called, I think. To go potentially meet the leader of the place. And his name is... It's a very normal name. No? Was it not different? Who is it? Who was it? This one. We definitely did something. We're gonna find it. But, let's do this. So, we're not going to Delver's Row. I think we need to go to the Narrows. And then I think we go right. You trudge along a darkened passage and reach an intersection. The tunnel branches off to the right. You hear a distant murmur of voices down the darkened path, but see no one. Go right. It looks like Zvef, right? We're supposed to follow the Zvef trail. So let's go left. A handful of guards emerge and block your way, crossing their thick arms over their chests. One of them spits a viscous black glob at your feet. He holds a dark plug between his teeth. Better head back, friend. It's invitation only past here. Attack the guards. No, Dario sent a messenger for me. The guards nod and let you pass, chomping loudly on mouthfuls of Zvef. Oh, that's a nice sound. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. At the end of the passage is a stately door, crafted of polished mahogany. Whenever I describe things, I feel like whenever I describe like wooden doors when I'm DMing, I feel like I always describe them as mahogany. I don't know, mahogany just seems like it's a nice wood to make things out of. Through the small slit in the door, you catch flashes of fire, cast shadows, and bright textiles. The scent of sandalwood and cinnamon oil come to you on a warm draft. That smells rather nice. Whatever's beyond the door is likely far more elegant than anything else you've seen near the gullet. Enter the hideout. Let's do this. Oh yeah, this is fancy. Fancy smancy.
I shall.
Don't keep the boss waiting. I won't. No hospitality items? No? Okay. Dario the Lean. A thin, long-limbed man holds a handkerchief in one hand and a threaded needle in the other. As you approach, he sets his handiwork aside, and you see an elaborate goldwork pattern embroidered around the edge, the same pattern that adorns his brilliant tunic. You also notice a strange bulk beneath the thin fabric of his trouser legs that run from hip to ankle. Is he missing a leg?
The hero of the Raparu visits me at last.
I am the hero of the Raparu, huh? My reputation is increasing. I think maybe that thing we saw is maybe he's got like a bad leg, and he's got it like, I forget what it's called, but wrapped up or something.
You must forgive the cryptic introduction, but I prefer to remain among the comforts of home.
Nothing wrong with that. I myself prefer to stay right in my room playing video games all day, so we've got something in common. He leans forward with a squeak of leather and a rattle of metal. You see something protruding above his boots, the bottom of a leg brace. Aha, I was right.
Well, ain't you sitting fat and happy in your home while just outside people are starving? He may look like a prince, but he smells like a pirate.
Jyoti, that's or Jati? Is your name Jati or Jyoti? Jati. I think it's Jati. Whatever. Anyway, that's rude. We're in his home.
Better to be a prince here than a slave out there.
I mean, you're not wrong. He dips his head in a mock bow. Then he turns back to you.
But had I only known there was a watcher in my midst, I would have extended the invitation sooner.
Why did you invite me here? You have me confused with someone else. Thank you for the courtesy, all the same. Wait. If I'd known you'd had such a fancy place, I would have invited myself. You'd better start telling me what this is about. Fast. Thank you for the courtesy, all the same.
Your manners do you credit. Would that more of my fellows from common backgrounds could follow your example.
Yeah, I don't know if... I guess I do have a common background. I'm a commoner, I'm sorry.
I am thinking we could be grand friends, you and I. You cannot have too many friends in Nekataka.
I do like friends, although I sense a but coming. Dario bars his perfect, even teeth in a smile.
Real refreshing, him not asking for anything in return.
Yeah.
And I need only a favor. An insignificant thing for a watcher like you.
Yeah, you need me to, like, tie your shoes or something?
There is an artifact called the Cornet of Waves, which is currently in the possession of a Juana named Takano.
Ah, you want me to steal for you.
I would like you to liberate it for me.
He flutters his slender hands in a way that resembles a bird taking flight. Go on. Why do you need a watcher? Most people of your standing like to handle their acquisitions themselves. I'm not stealing anything for you. Now, why do you need a watcher for this?
Watchers see what many cannot.
Yeah?
Takano is a man of many vanities, as your special gifts will no doubt reveal. His villa is on the eastern edge of Serpent's Crown, just downwind of the palace.
He pauses, tinting his fingers.
The opportunist I first hired was too bold and found herself ejected from the district. With your unique talents, I am hoping you can avoid such complications and persuade Takano. After all, it would be best to avoid drawing the ire of our Mataru hosts.
I agree.
When you have the cornet, bring it to me. I will pay you well for it, and you will find my favor useful in this part of the city.
Only this part of the city? That seems kind of unnecessary at the moment. It doesn't seem like I really need favors. It's always nice to have them, I suppose. What is the Cornet of Waves?
It is an old Juana artifact, a musical instrument of sorts.
Uh-huh. One hand plays with the elaborate decoration at his sleeve.
Ages ago, it was part of a pair, but its companion, the Cornet of Depths, was lost when the old city sank. Both are said to carry the voice of Andra herself.
That does sound pretty awesome.
I do not believe in such superstition, of course.
He frowns. Well, then what do you want with it?
I have told you all you need to know of the cornet. Now, I suggest you focus your sharp mind on retrieving it.
Okay, let me ask you about something else.
What do you require?
About the cornet.
A most agreeable top. What do you require?
I need to speak with Mad Marina.
Patience. First, you must bring me the Cornet of Waves.
What happened to your leg?
A storm, a rash decision, and an accident at sea. One that took my sailing days, but not my skill with the needle.
He smiles cryptically.
Life in the Deadfire is unpredictable. Sometimes it takes you in its jaws only to spit you out onto some new shore.
The Principe seems divided. Which side are you on?
Why must we speak of sides? Like squabbling merchants from the republics.
He makes a face as if he's just smelled something awful.
Once, there were no sides. Only Principi, a people united by common interest and culture. But as our fame has grown, so have our numbers. Many of these new bloods have no sense of restraint and little regard for our heritage.
His long fingers stray to his shining solinet?
He ain't blowing ballast, Cap. Don't mean there's a course to be charted back to the golden days, though.
With a sigh, Seraphim shrugs. Listen, if you cling too tightly to old ways, you'll die with them. The Principi have survived this long because of their traditions. Can't remember. Does Klesia care about traditions? Probably. I'm gonna go with 3.
And the Grand Empire of Aelia lasted many hundreds of years. But even it collapsed.
It's probably because it stopped caring about its traditions. Adir seems pleased. Aloth gives you a pained look. I'm sorry, Aloth.
The new bloods are principy too now. And many are inventive in ways the old guard is not.
Farewell. Okay, we're not stealing for him, so that's... Unless we can talk the guy into giving it to us.
Make it so.
We probably won't be doing this quest. The cannon is engraved with emblems of the Royal Deadfire Company. Okay. We'll obviously talk to... I've already forgot their name. Who is it? It's also a level... It's 2 levels higher than me. Takano. And Serpent's Crown. Let us leave. So to the gullet. And I don't believe I have anything else left to do here. Let me see. So the only thing that we have that's of our level, besides the bounty down there in the main quest, is this. Find the ancient temple near the Karatapu Chapel. Khan heard tell of a massive temple dedicated to Boudica on a large island near Karatapu Channel southwest of Nakataka. Reach Kahanga Palace in the Serpent's Crown district. Okay, Serpent's Crown is where he wanted us to go to.
You ever thought about changing the color of your fur? Merkberries will stain your skin for weeks.
Oh, I think I will
Oops.
being this pretty come natural.
Well, dang, Seraphim. I never knew you were so fancy.
Yeah, but mayhaps I'll be giving them merkberries a go. Ain't never been maroon before.
So he dyes his fur? I feel like that would take a lot of dye. Alright, we don't need to see anybody else here. I think it's time for us to leave the gullet. Uh-oh.
Please, I did nothing.
Botaro. You see a man being dragged along a rickety boardwalk toward a rusty cage that swings over the abyss. He strains against the guard's grip. The guard delivers a savage backhand.
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
The warrior casts a meaningful glance at a woman standing a short distance away.
Let him go!
She screams at the guards, but she doesn't dare approach. The man notices her. His face lights up with shame.
Mia, I'm sorry.
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
The guards drag the Raparu into a metal cage and lock him inside. He shouts and rattles the bars as it's lowered over the edge of the platform. Eventually, his screams are lost to the depths.
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
Alright, what's going on there? All aboard. Find Bia and Gullet. Isn't this is right room?
The gullet is no place for outsiders.
Are you Overseer Hintinga? What's going on, buddy? A guard folds his arms, watching the activity on the walkways through slitted eyes. A coral piercing juts from his lower lip. He notices you with a sharp nod. What was that man sent, or why was that man sent below?
Botaro? He associated with foreign criminals.
How dare he? He can only associate with local criminals. He spits. The gob of saliva is just one more splotch on the weathered and mottled boards.
I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her. These wicked sorts overrun the gullet and corrupt the Raparu. Our justice must be swift and firm.
Where does the lift go?
To the old city, Ikira. A god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep.
Ooh, that sounds like a place I want to go. Can I go there? Can you lower me down, please?
and the remains of lawbreakers and troublemakers. The gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates.
Will do. Oh yeah, awesome. I want access to the lift to the old city.
Are you mad or merely lost? That place is a punishment for the lowest sort.
He waves a hand toward the exit.
Go and explore someplace with pleasant views and fresh air. The harbor, or Periki's Overlook.
Nekataka has a rich history, and some of it lies buried. I must see it for myself. He shakes his head.
It's your neck, Kira.
He whistles, and the guard standing by the lift looks over at him and nods.
We will leave the lift down there for half a day. That should be enough time to come back to your senses. After that, you are on your own. The guard will let you pass. Though I urge you to reconsider.
Awesome. Where's Biha now?
Hers is the first house you come to. Just there.
He points southwest across the walkways.
You will probably find her there.
Alright, very well. Okay, cool. We'll definitely go explore down there, because that sounds like an interesting time. Biha. Not right now, though. We probably won't go down there until we've explored the rest of the city and done other things. Human child or Juana child. Alright, so you've got 3 kids?
Was taking Bataro not enough for you?
Huh? No, I didn't take Bataro. Wasn't me. 2 sickly Juana infants lie swaddled under the rags. Jeez, you got 5 kids. Assuming they're all yours. A woman thrashes a row of tunics and sarongs hanging from the rafters. Her pointed teeth are gritted in frustration, her lips set in a snarl. The clothes are spotless, yet she swings a handful of reeds again and again, grunting with each blow. Several children huddled together, whispering and looking on with red, tearful eyes.
Bataro is gone. Dead. What more do you want?
She punctuates each statement with a fierce whack of the reeds. The children flinch, looking between you and the woman. Am I interrupting something? Take a deep breath, and let's talk about this. Whatever it is, calmly. Wait and observe. Are you alright? I'm gonna wait and observe. The sign stretches on for several seconds until finally she looks at you. A fraction of her anger burns off.
Forgive me. I thought you were one of the foreigners who sent him away. Outsiders here always go to the tavern. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
How did you know the man who was lowered into the old city? One of the children starts to say something, but Biha shoots him a sharp glare. She turns back to you, arms crossed, gripping the reed bundle tightly.
Bataro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks.
She begins swatting at the laundry again, though with considerably less gusto. He was trying to tell you something. Overseer Hintinga isn't after you. I know you're scared, but I'm not here to harm you. Let's go with that one.
We say the only thing that live in these depths are ghost eels. And fish eaten by ghost eels. Which are you?
I'm Clesia. She turns away from you, striking the sarong harder and harder.
The traders say they bring riches in their big ships.
The fabric pops and snaps beneath her fury. Sweat is flying, spattering the clean sarong.
But what reaches the gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say.
She pauses to take another couple of swings at the sarong. I don't know what a sarong is, if I'm being honest. Listen, it can't all be that bad. That's unjust. That's the way of the world. What does this have to do with Barat or Bataro? I'll just listen.
The Rawatayans promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all.
She moves on to the next tunic, thrashing it with an even greater fury.
Akira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here. And Bataro said we would finally leave.
She breaks off, her shoulders heaving as she catches her breath. What happened? I'm sorry. Priest of Magrin, Deadfire is changing. It is painful, but this is how Magrin improves us. I couldn't take the suspense. I can't take it. What happened next? Wait, I'm going with the priest option.
Outsiders cover our islands with walls and gates. Many Juana come to Nekataka, but even here, the outsiders crowd us. In the villages, the chieftains know even the Roparu. Here, even neighbors are strangers. That is Deadfire now.
She shakes her head angrily.
I only want to be free of this place. That is how the trouble started. I heard a Rawatayan captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her.
I talked to her.
They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. Bataro went and found her in the tavern.
Her eyes go hard and dark.
Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage.
She bars her teeth at the memory. Maybe I can talk to Seduzo. Seduzo? Can you take a different ship? That's terrible. I'll see this put to rights. Seduzo will listen to me, or she'll taste the edge of my blade. That's unfortunate. Can you take a different ship? She shakes her head.
Many ships leave from Queen's Birth, but the Valiants take slaves.
She lowers her voice and glances furtively around.
They say the Principe smuggle goods in the caverns below, but I cannot trust such people. But the Rowatayans have mighty cannons, and a big homeland they abandoned for ours. Perhaps there is more room for us there.
Maybe I can talk to Seduzo. She looks at you with the same critical eye she's been giving her laundry, wringing and tugging the reeds.
They say many Rowatayan captains are women. Maybe her ears will open better to you.
She looks around, taking in the hanging clothes, the huddled children, and the warped and splintering walls of the shack around them.
Bataro took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks. When he went to bargain with the captain. I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Bataro. Or in someone else's pocket.
Tell me about the Ratayan captain.
Seduzo.
Biha is holding the reeds so tightly that she snaps one in two.
They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. But she threw Bataro out.
She looks down at the broken reed in her hands.
Always Bataro was careful with his words, especially as a Raparu. But a Raparu in Nekataka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters.
I could look for Bataro for you.
I could never ask someone to go down to the old city, but since you offer...
She trails off, working the reeds between her hands while hope and dread battle in her eyes.
It is a big and dangerous place. But perhaps he hid himself. Perhaps...
She steadies herself with a shake of her head.
Please, help him if you can. Or bring me news if you cannot.
How many of you need passage to Rautai?
We are 6. 3 children, 2 babes, and me.
Are they all yours?
Such a strange question. A Raparu child is the child of all Raparu.
Ah, okay.
At least that is the way in the village where Bataro and me came from. But here, we are all strangers. No one looks in on the sick or cares for the children.
How many?
We are 6.
I see.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
Tell me about this stash of coin Bataro had. Worry creases her face. She sizes you up with a quick look.
I tell you, I do not know where it is, and I am sure it would be little to someone like you.
She licks her lips.
After what happened, Bataro would sooner have thrown it into the waters than given it to the Mataru or the Rowatayans. If it is anywhere, it is surely with his body.
Farewell. Okay, we'll go talk to the captain, and then I think now we have a reason to kind of go down there, rush down there and save this guy. Maybe we should do that first instead of talking to the captain. I think we're gonna go straight there, look for this guy. Also, I'm itching for some combat, if I'm being honest. So let's go over here. Free stuff, grab it. Hello, Mr. Guard.
The Overseer says you can go below.
Well, thank you very much. A rickety metal cage swings over an abyss. Your clothes billow with a foul wind from below, and faint screams and roars echo from the depths. Still, you can make out no details from this distance. Go down. You step into the jouncing cage. The door slams shut, and your descent begins with the rattle of chains. As your eyes adjust to the gloom, you begin to make out crumbling ruins and shadows flickering between them. The cage comes to rest with a groan. Okay, so we only have half a day down here before they pull that cage back up. Not a lot of time. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see what we've got going on down here.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Okay. So if I was Bataro, where would I go? I probably wouldn't go to where all the corpses are. So I think he'd probably go down this way. hear movement. Maybe that was me. Okay. Some white leaf. The bones are warm to the touch. That's weird, isn't it? That seems very odd. How's that? An essence battery? Warm to the touch, okay. Alright, well, let's go this way.
My fingers be fat and furry. Easy breezy, wet hands.
Is the trap triggered?
Yes? I shall.
To whispers and
I don't know.
shadows.
Did you get... Oh, he's drunk. Okay. Grab that hood.
Trouble up ahead.
Okay, this isn't doing anything to us, right? No, but we got a specter up there. Okay.
Yes? Indeed. Whoa, whoa, look.
And a shadow. Okay.
Soul in the dark.
Okay, so that did a ton of damage to us. That's not smart. That was not smart of me. Okay. Let us go ahead. Ooh, okay. That's not good. I'm gonna move you back here. Okay, intern.
Something I can do?
Hey, dear, move here. Intern.
Yes.
So you're not in cover, right? Gonna have you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, they're gonna move, though. That's the one bad thing about this. It's kind of hard to plan these strikes. Go ahead and try that, though. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Captain.
Oh, wow, there's quite a few shades. Oh, this is bad. I think this is really bad. I was not expecting there to be so many creatures. Crap, she almost dead already.
Yes?
Okay. You're gonna move here. Get in with that. Oh, they're not vessels, so that doesn't do extra damage. That's a level 3 shade? Oh, we're screwed. We're done.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, that's like the worst thing that could have possibly happened.
What?
We're screwed.
I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
Aye?
This is bad. This is really bad.
Oh,
In fact, I think we're... Is there anything we can do? What is this? Oh, this is like, guess do that. Why not?
Yeah?
Okay, a deer.
For Aethys!
Yeah, you do that for Aethys, buddy.
That's it! I cannot whack him any harder!
Is that gonna go all the way to a deer? No.
Can't take much
58 damage. Okay, well, you were able to do that before you died. Do we have any more healing? We have this healing. Do that. Okay.
Right.
Seraphim. Do you have anything? Where's your focus at? 20 focus. So you could do this. There you go. A little bit of damage. Move up. She's confused. That's not good. I'm pretty sure we're screwed. Okay, Classia, we need to get you back over here. Take the damage. Whew. That was a lot of damage. Okay. There you go, a little bit of damage there too. Aloth. On the shadow. Good.
Fight on, Joti!
Joti's down. We're not even gonna kill one of them here.
Consider it right fucked. Very bulging ball backs. Be seeing you soon.
Alright. Go ahead and do that.
May I be a
There
candle
you go,
in the
10
night.
damage.
This is too much.
She's down. Okay.
We've lost Seraphim!
He's down.
We won't show him the whip!
I don't think you're gonna make it, Aloth. Okay, well, I don't know if we'll be able to live here. So our hope here, I don't know if that's gonna work. Can you kill any of them? I know we didn't really. You miss. Move away. Oh hey, is that our dude? It might be our dude. Oh. Well, our dude's dead. So, you might be thinking, Heliax, you should just restart the fight. And you might be right. Might be a good thing to do. Can I loot him right now? If he's got a bag of gold, that might be our dude. Why can't I loot him? Okay, well.
Leave it to me.
There you go. Smack him a bit.
Better than that.
You are better than that. Stop missing. Can they get
I
here?
can do.
They must be able to get here. Go ahead and switch to warrior stance. I don't know if you can blind a ghost. You can. That's odd.
Stay behind me.
There you go, buddy. Keep going.
Something I can do.
Blind him again. Perfect.
Yeah?
You're gonna take down this dude. You got a healing thing? You do. Not that you need it.
Yeah? Stay behind me. Yeah?
Okay, almost got it. Oh my god. Whew. We did it. That was 500 experience points right there. Okay. Was that the dude? I really don't want... Well. I don't know if it was him. Doesn't look like he was in the clothes that he was wearing. Oh, that's the only way we can go. Okay, so this isn't gonna work. Is that empowering him? Maybe I should have killed that. Okay, so how many people can you kill, that deer?
Could be a fight. Yeah? Parathis!
Yeah. Can I speed this up even more? It doesn't look like it. Can I do this fight? Is this like a doable fight for me? I don't know that it is. In which case, we might not be able to do this yet. Which is a little unfortunate. Defeat! The party has died. Yeah. Go ahead and load this up, and maybe we won't be going down here yet, because that's kind of tough. That's strange. Like, we're level 5. We can't defeat, like, ghosts. Oh, we're down here. Okay, well, let's save it. Just in case, you know, we lose that autosave. And let me see. Alright, so down there is where that guy's at. So we can't go that way. Can we go any other way? Let's try going this way.
I think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
Ghouls and Darghouls. Alright, everybody get him. There you go. Oh, God. A Rotgast. Alright, everybody on the Rotgast. Is what I say.
Oh?
Aloth. Good. Now we'll wait for that. Do one of these on him. Get some damage on him.
Something I can
A
do.
deer. Come over here. 16 on a graze.
Ahoy.
Seraphim, I want you to come over here. 26, that was good damage.
Yes?
And then Klesia. Is this smart? Yeah, we want to do that on. We want to do the prayer body on him. Give him fit. Alright, here comes the Dargle. Ow. Ow. Lots of ows. Oh no, that's the dude, isn't it? I think that's the dude. That was a second Ragast. Oh shit, why are there so many creatures? Ow. Now these guys should be affected by my Holy Radiance though, right? They get to go again? I don't. Initiative, man. Come on. I guess the first thing was a surprise round, and they all got to go, and then real initiative, they all rolled higher than me. There's a lot of them. All right, Aloth. Actually, expose vulnerabilities.
Yeah?
Adir, go ahead and knock this guy down. Perfect.
Yes?
Klesia, you're gonna do one of these right through the center here.
Happy to oblige.
Jati, you're just going to... Where's your monk things? Let's go with Dance of Death.
Time to separate the chaff.
Good damage. Expose vulnerabilities. 39 damage. He's almost dead. Good damage there on the Dargles.
I'm having some trouble moving through this.
He's immobilized. What's he doing? What's he doing? I don't like it. This guy's different, right? Yeah, he is. It's a Rotgast, and that's a Pestilent Rotgast. I think he's probably about to, like, explode or something.
Let's reap this whirlwind.
Oh, he's dead now.
Yes?
Alright, Klesia. Get a blast going. Aloth. Go and do that. Seraphim.
Fare thee well, Cog Swallow.
Nice. Ow. Ow. Rolling flames. Good damage. Oh god!
Whose side are you on?
Whose side am I on? Oh, that knocked him down? I didn't know it did that.
What do you need?
Nice.
Stay behind me.
30 damage on him. Okay. Here come these big lumbering boys. This is a lot more manageable than the ghosts.
What can I do?
Alright, you're gonna do that. Look at that damage. That was good.
Oh.
Klesia, you're going to... I think I'm just gonna have you fire at the Rotgast. 31 damage, good.
Oh?
Aloth, do that at the Rotgast.
What do you need?
27 damage on the Dargle. Ow.
Aye.
Alright, go ahead, fire.
Only takes a finger to blow her away.
Good. A lot of these big guys. Ow.
Aye.
Alright. You're gonna do another rolling flame. Wish you told me where they were going to, like, come back at. So I did that and it, like, came back and hit everybody. Try that one. Shotty. Do this. Ow.
Hey.
Adir.
May I be a candle in the night,
Captain.
Seraphim. 20 damage, nice.
Yes.
Klesia. Go ahead and cast a heal up here. And I want you to move up. And hopefully this rolling ball flame thing doesn't come right into me, 'cause that would be bad.
I cannot whack him any harder.
Oh, we're back in him. That was actually pretty good, though. Damage on them. Alright, you're gonna go ahead and do this on yourself. Got those. Go ahead and use it on the Dargle. That Dargle should be dead soon.
Oh, indeed.
33 damage on him. I was really hoping you'd kill him. Alright.
What do you
Adir.
need?
Aye.
Seraphim. Perfect. It's not poisoning me or anything, is it? No. Those guys look disgusting.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go with one of these. Yeah. Good.
Aye.
Aloth. Busting wounds up there.
Something I can do?
Adir.
Leave it to me.
Seraphim.
Captain.
Good. Dargles are gone. Busting wounds.
Yes.
Klesia. You'll hit all three of them. Did that. A little bit of damage on them. Alright, and we got these big beefy boys.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep going after this guy. 28 damage. Nice. Klesia. He's almost dead.
How may I help?
Aloth, finish him off. Okay, so those guys explode. Good to know. Adir, go ahead and knock this guy down. Good.
What for, Cap?
Seraphim.
I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
Good damage. Alright, these guys are gonna just spit things at me. Which is rude. Alright.
Happy to oblige.
Come up here. 19.
How may I help?
Aloth, you've got one more thing. Do some lightning damage. Oh, it's gonna hit
Yeah?
our girl. Which isn't good. Blind it. Nice.
Captain. I'll be sliced her stem to stern.
Yes.
Clasia, fire.
Perfect. Me and you are about to mix.
That's a lot of damage. Do this. And then attack.
I'll light the darkness.
Aye?
Aloth.
Yeah?
Adir. Good. Move up to these guys.
What for, Captain?
Seraphim, fire. Good.
Yes.
Alright, he's doing something. I don't know what.
Very well.
But I don't like it.
What can I do you for?
20 damage. Oh, he's doing it now.
Can't move.
Aye?
He sickened us. Good.
There's something I can do.
That wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. Blind and flanked. Perfect.
Ahoy.
Seraphim.
Be blowing a man down.
He's almost dead.
Yes.
Clasia, you can finish him off. Just one more. Jati. Oh, you're immobilized. Let's go ahead and do a heal on yourself.
How may I help? They'll fall by my hand.
Good.
What do you need?
Adir, knock him down.
Ahoy.
Seraphim.
Oh.
Clasia. It's gonna get up. Alright, it's doing its thing. Good.
Let's reap this whirlwind.
Sickened still, okay.
I'm having some trouble moving through this.
20 damage. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Finish them!
That's okay.
Hey,
Yeah. Get threshed.
There we go. Awesome. Alright, so now,
What can I do you
let's go and
for?
loot these guys. Get all that vessel flesh. Yum yum.
All right.
We'll go look at his soul in a second. What we got here? Baby pearls. Alright. Alright, what's going on, buddy? The body has been savaged by many claws and fangs. A cloud of essence hangs over it. You recognize it as belonging to Bataro, the man you saw lowered from the gullet earlier. His soul remnant pulses with urgency. Read his soul. You prepare yourself for the now familiar jolt and feel yourself pulled into one of his memories. You are being dragged toward the cage, but you're not looking at it or the darkness below. Soon, there will be nothing else for you. Overseer Hitinga is holding the marked coin, Solonet, and glaring at you. You already tried explaining yourself, but it's no use. He knows where you got it. He tucks it into his pocket. Instead, you look at Biha, furious and heartbroken, where she stands beyond the guards. There's something you need to tell her, but she's so far, receding further by the second. Recall what you need to tell her. You are standing in front of a man. His dark, wizened face reminds you of old leather, but a delicate work of embroidery rests in his lap. He holds out a purse with long, fine fingers. Take it. It's heavy. It's probably more money than you've earned in your entire life. You try not to let this show on your face. You know what to do. The crime lord nods at you. Yes, Dario. Please remind me. You will meet our mutual associate near the Audra Mill. She will give you a package. Pay her, and bring this package to the Undercroft. He watches you for understanding before he continues. My people are particular about security, but show them the Solonet, and they will let you pass. You pat your pocket for the marked coin. Yes, it's still there. You leave the lair of Darrow the Lean, and zip through the Narrows, past the Zvef-chewing guards, left at the four-way intersection, and left again to the gullet. Your hands are shaking, and you're remembering the rumor Biha told you about, of a merchant captain at the tavern. The money is heavy in your hands. It's a risk, but you realize you've already decided to take it. You approach the tavern with your heart in your mouth, realizing that you can't just walk in there holding Darrow's purse. You need to hide it. Fortunately, the rubble around you offers plenty of hiding places. When no one is looking, you clear some stones out of one corner and hide the purse beneath it. There. You'll come back for it once you've made your deal with the Rauteans. You're almost starting to feel better about it too. As Bataro walks into the tavern, the memory fades, and you find yourself once more looking at his corpse.
Come along now. I'll guide you through the wheel.
Jyoti's lantern clinks softly as she drags it through the clustered essence, harvesting the lost soul. Alright. Well, mission accomplished. Do we want to explore the rest of this place?
Real quiet now.
Not really. It's kind of scary down here, to be honest. I came down here looking for a fight, and I got a fight. Perhaps. I'm sickened. Ew.
Dim in the lantern.
Dim that lantern. I think most of this is all going to be where the repugnant guys were. A hatchet. Waterfalls echo in the distance below. Alright. Somebody go get that. Some money. Okay. Alright, I think we're okay just walking around for now.
Silence surrounds me. To whispers.
Alright, anything over here? Just take a little look-see, you know, curiosity was never a bad thing, right? Take that stuff.
Dim in the lantern.
What is up here? Fresh boot prints stir the mud. Boot prints? Who is booting around up here?
Wait, look there.
Oh. And that goes deeper? Skoldrak nest. Okay. No, we have no quarrel with the Soldraks. Let's get out of here. I think that's probably the smartest thing we could possibly do at the moment. How do we get out of here? Over here? Yeah. Alright, let's go turn this in. We can take this up. Go grab the coins from the rubble, and we're going to give that to... What's her face? Badi? Was that her name? Something like that? Alright. So, where did he hide it, though? It was in the rubble before the...
That looks like something.
Over there? 600? My goodness. Alright, who do we want to give that to? All aboard? Approach Captain Seduzo in the tavern in the gullet about passage for Biha and the children. Alright, let's do that. The hole. I guess we're not going to go see another... I guess we did see another part of the city. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be when I said we were going to a new part. Still got some things to explore, like those specters and the Skoldraks and stairs going down. So there's still a lot more to explore down there, but I'm not yet strong enough for it. Maybe in a couple levels. Hello.
What is your business with me?
Did you cross paths with a man named Bataro?
The one who threatened me. I shall not soon forget
She
him.
raises her cup for another sip, scowling into the liquor.
These Huana learn too many pretty words from the Valians. You cannot trust what they say.
What exactly happened? Are those pretty words too big for you? It's best when people say exactly what they mean. If you do business here, perhaps you should learn the culture. You don't have to when you got all the cannons. That's true. If you do business here, you should probably learn the culture.
In a few years, these people will all learn our ways and pay homage to the Ranganui.
Her brow furrows. I just got a Kunari flashback from that.
But you asked about, what was his name? Bataro? This fellow wanted passage on my ship. As if I were the village ferryman.
She tosses back the rest of her drink a little too quickly.
I told him there was none to be had. Certainly not at his price.
She upends her empty cup. Then what? She refills her cup and sets the bottle down hard.
He told me he had coin. Lots of it. I did not believe him. How could a man who lives in a garbage heap have enough money for passage?
She shakes her head. That's a reasonable thought.
So you assumed the worst and threw him to the wolves.
And that's the wrong thing to do with that thought.
No, you presumptuous Adiran. I assumed nothing until I saw the swollenette.
The Solinet. A Solinet?
A marked coin. A token of allegiance. The Principe carry them.
Go on.
I knew then that I was dealing with a pirate. I had heard they were influential in the Gullet, but I did not realize how much so.
She scowls and shudders.
I called for the guards, and they dragged him away. That is the last I saw of him.
Biha and the children still need passage out of the city.
There's nothing I can do. The passenger quarters have been reserved by a dwarf named Orin.
She picks a stray thread from her smooth, crisp jacket.
Why do you bring this to me?
Don't you feel bad about what happened to Bataro? You are a merchant, no? I'll pay you to take them. I won't tell the Royal Deadfire Company about your dealings here if you take Biha and the children. The Gullet is rough. Have pity. Tell me about Orin. Never mind. Tell me about Orin.
He and his people are gold-packed knights. Orin is particular.
She looks at her crew, and they nod in agreement.
Perhaps that is good. He just finished a contract to guard the Valian Luminous Mill. I hear Animancers are also particular. He's upstairs. Just do not interrupt him if he's arranging things.
She and her crew exchange another quick glance. I mean, we want to try and do this without spending money. Preferably. Especially since we'd be spending money that's not technically mine. It's Dario's, or whatever his name is. Go talk to Orin real quick, and then see if that... This quest just keeps going and going. I thought we'd give her, like, the money, and, you know, she'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll take them. But no, there's a way to get around that. Okay, so where's this dude at? He was up here, right? Yeah, there he is.
What do you require?
I hear you've bought passage on Captain Seduzo's ship.
Indeed. The good captain has 4 adequate berths, all equally sized, all facing the same direction, and she's promised to leave promptly. A most agreeable arrangement.
He sips his wine. What would it take for you to cede your spot on Seduzo's ship?
Out of the question. We're due in Takoa for another contract, and the client has already paid the advance.
He sips from his cup and immediately runs a folded handkerchief around the rim.
And we have already paid Seduzo. I couldn't possibly take back the same coins I have already spent.
He shivers with dread. I'll make you an offer for your berths on Seduzo's ship.
A gold-packed knight is bound by his contract, and ours binds us to make all possible haste to Takoa.
He squirms and sets his cup down in the exact middle of a water stain, lining the base up with the edges.
Booking passage on another ship on such short notice would be most expensive.
One way or another, you're staying here. I can pay you enough to book passage on another ship. He looks up from fidgeting with his cup, long enough to give you a doubtful frown.
All ships leaving for Rauatai are laden with luminous Adra and other rare goods. Mercenaries, even of our skill, do not rate so highly.
Consider this me making a contract with you. We don't do diplomacy. I'll think about it. He shrugs, rotating his cup again. I'm helping a woman and her children seek a better life.
Look around. The Deadfire is filled with misery, to say nothing of the Gullet.
He turns the cup so that the crack along the side faces away from him.
Folks looks like you ain't helping. Have a heart. Or is it already dead in your chest?
With a sneer, Jyoti raises her lantern, raising it as if she could suck the soul from his still living body.
I have oaths to keep. Perhaps that means little to you, but I am bound by them.
He turns from Jyoti to you. It's fair.
What better life do you imagine for them in Rauatai? They will only trade one misery for
That's
another.
also probably fair.
Besides, I have a contract to fulfill.
Do we pay him? Never mind. Farewell. How much money do we have? We have 5,000. I guess we could pay the man. I'm assuming now that that option has popped up, I'm assuming the option of offering money to Sudozo would have been met with a rejection, because she would have been like, you gotta go pay them off or something, or maybe we'll give you the money.
What do you require? A gold-packed knight is booking passage on another. All ships leaving for Rauatai are laden with luminous.
Consider this a contract.
Rare goods.
He freezes, staring at the coin. After a moment, he divides them into 4 even stacks and nods.
So it does. Consider our business concluded.
He and the other gold-packed knights file out. Alright. Look at me being so benevolent. I'm such a kind person. Damn it, all my money. Just saving up for my gun and this damn sob stories. Taking all my money. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. One of these days, one of these games, I'm going to be an evil character, and I'm going to be the richest character ever. Although, I guess in Pillars of Eternity 1, I was pretty damn rich. Let's be honest.
What is your business with me?
Oron won't be traveling with you anymore. She eyes you suspiciously. The soldier with her shrugs.
That is convenient for you. But never mind. If there's trouble, I'm staying.
I mean, I just paid the man. Don't jump to conclusions.
The berths are paid for. You can send your friends as long as you promise not to make trouble for me.
She glances from side to side, checking to make sure no one is listening.
Just do it soon. I don't want any mess you've made to spill onto my deck.
She looks at her crew and makes a twirling motion with her fingers. Or her finger. Yep. She's rather suspicious of me. Like, what makes her think that I do something illegal or mischievous or evil even? I would never. Apparently my reputation's not that good. I'm the hero of the Wataru, or whatever we're called. Raparu? Biha's house. Alright, I've got some good news and some bad news. Well, definitely some good news. Definitely some bad news, and perhaps more of one or the other, depending on what I can do.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
Am I gonna be super, super nice? Oh, I probably am, aren't I? Ugh. Sickening. I found the money Batara hid. Take it.
That much copper would only bring suspicion.
She shakes her head.
Besides, maybe Suduza will accept it in exchange for passage.
Well, actually, I already got you passage, but, thank you for the money. Did you know Batara was working for criminals?
Of course not. He worked on the docks. I'm sure of it.
Her face flushes with shock. I'm a watcher. I read them, as you say.
The Overseer looks for a reason to toss us below, too. Such talk will bring him to our doorstep.
Yeah, no need. Sometimes the truth doesn't need to be said. I spoke with Captain Suduzo about passage out of Nekataka. I found Bataro. He's dead.
Of course. I only hope.
She looks away and breaks off, shaking her head.
It is no matter. Thank you for telling me.
You're welcome. On the bright side, I spoke with Captain Suduzo about passage out of Nekataka.
What say, then?
Biha listens with cautious hope. The children look on with wide, round eyes. She's agreed to take you all in. She is momentarily speechless. Her eyes fill with tears. She drops the reeds as she brushes them away.
Sometimes, Cap, you remind me of serving with Romaro back on the Sorcerer. More than halfway to heartwarming.
He beams, his hands on his hips, and chest forward.
May Amira's winds ever blow sweet for you. We will pray always for you in this life and in each to come.
She picks up the 2 infants and hurries the others out of the door. Okay, that was heartwarming. You're welcome. Goodbye. Thank you for not taking the 600 copper, even though I spent 1,000 copper on you. But, you know, not going to see that money coming back anytime soon. Whatever. We're good people. And I believe that's where we're going to end this episode. In the next episode, we will be leaving the Gullet. I swear it. It'll happen. And it won't just be like a trip down to Undercity.
Or me, Adolf. I'd be letting the lass out to play more.
It isn't you, and I didn't ask.
Could make a right nice excuse to be exploring your... well, everything,
You do realize you're not the first ill-mannered Orlin to suggest that?
I wonder what's happening to Heravius. I think it was his name, Heravius. I wonder what happened to him. Outside what we were told in the epilogue. What's he doing now? That's what I meant. Anyway, that's it for this episode, guys. Until the next one, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.